Thanksgiving is quickly approaching, and with me today is comedian Kevin Bozeman. This year is your 20th annual Thanksgiving comedy special, man. What's going down, Kevin?
Man, I'm stoked to do this. The 20th. You know what's crazy about that is, like, I tell people, it's like when I reached out to the club, I go, "What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving Eve?" And they were like, "Oh, nothing. Everybody's gone from school, and so it's closed."
Yeah.
And this was probably 2 days out. And I go, but there's still a whole city.
Yeah.
And they want it, like, Thanksgiving Eve.
People want something to do.
Thanksgiving Eve is the biggest night to go out. And I go, "Can I throw a show?" He goes, "It's your loss." And so 2 days out, I put together a show, and we got like 42 people, like, okay, total 42. And then on the 10th year, we did it at the Orpheum and got 700.
Wow.
So
that's some good growth.
Built. And now we always add a second show once the first show kind of sells out. So I know people are holding out for the second show, but the first show. So you can always tell people, if you want to move traffic, buy tickets to the first show, and then once the second show is added, you can switch. It doesn't matter. But if you like, because you want to make sure though
that you have a ticket.
That you have a ticket. So yeah, man, it's great. I have such a diverse lineup of I've been lucky. Like, people have been messing around with me, like some real powerhouses.
You're a good dude, man, and you're funny, and you bring people out. You know what I mean?
I mean, that should be the formula. Hey, if anything you're gonna learn from this, just try to be a good person. Just try. Try to be a good person. Start there, and then everything else should fall into place. But yeah, I have a fantastic lineup. I have people that's just got Netflix specials. Chad Daniels is coming in, a Madison favorite. Kelsey Cook has her special her last special just hit 3 million views. And then I got Damon Williams from Netflix and BET fame. And I have Corey Bell coming in from, she's personally coming in. She's on tour with Cat Williams right now.
Wow.
And she's coming in to do
your pre-Thanksgiving show. Man, that's dope. That's
so dope. And who knows who else might show up. And it's hosted by everybody at some point should have been to this show at least once by now. So you kind of know how it runs. We encourage you to drink a lot and laugh a lot. And also, it's a chance to mentally prepare for dealing with your family
and the holidays,
right? And just knowing that you got that laughter and that good time out of the way, and deal with the dysfunction of your family.
Of your family events.
Because the only people that come over for the holidays, right, are the people you really don't want to see.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, if you truly think about it, you're like, they're family, but
there's nobody. I'm just like, I can't wait to see this person. Because if I got to wait till Thanksgiving to see him, and that's the only time I see him, chances are I don't want to.
You didn't really want to see him anyways, because you'd make time to go see him otherwise.
And the only reason we're having them over is because they make a mean side dish. You're like, all right, do you want these sweet potatoes or not?
I like some sweet potatoes, bro.
If you want, like, you might have to bring the dysfunctional member of your family if they make the good sweet potatoes. So you're like, all right, we got to have them. But if you're not contributing anything good and you're dysfunctional, I don't.
Yeah, that's not anything worth looking forward to.
Made a tuna casserole. No one eats tuna casserole on Thanksgiving.
Nobody should be eating tuna casserole anytime, really, man. Now, Wednesday, November 26th, your pre-Thanksgiving show. What's the show start time?
Great question. I think it's let's pull that up. Is it 7 and 9:30?
Well, we would have to actually get to the calendar, I think, to see. Oh, they're going to be tricky with this. November 26th, 7 p.m. is what we've got listed for the pre-Thanksgiving show.
Bam.
First show there. Tickets are available at Comedy on State. .com. I believe it's MadisonComedy.com.
And I could tell you guys this, because it's a 20th anniversary show, they've actually given me the 20th anniversary weekend. So after you run this show on the 26th, the 28th, and 29th, I will have a whole new lineup in for the 28th and 29th to bring in the Thanksgiving weekend. So I'm bringing in these all-stars, and then the weekend I'm bringing in some more all-stars. And I just want to have just a good weekend, because normally around this time we would be rallying around the Badgers and getting ready for, what
playoff season.
We need this win, make sure we got a good New Year's Bowl. But as you know,
not this year.
It's been
brutal.
great. It's been great. Listen, here's something else. I don't know if you guys gamble, but if you gamble, here's some tips. Take your emotions out of it and realize that when your team, and in your heart of hearts, when your team is going to be really bad because you've been a fan for so long and you just know, just bet against them. Don't, like, if they're going to lose, you might as well make some money. Right? They scored 7 points in 3 games.
I know, that's terrible.
How are you not making money off of that? And so when they got shut out by Iowa, and then they had to play Ohio State and Oregon, you couldn't be like, no, we were saving it. Right? Take that money, bet against them, take that money, and then come and take significant others out to Thanksgiving weekend because of the money that your favorite team has afforded you with their treachery. This is how you win in life, instead of hanging on your emotions. I never bet against the Badgers. Why? Because you went to college there. They already owe you for all the money that they overcharge you for tuition. Get some kickback, boo. Get some kickback.
Absolutely.
I'm more of a life coach.
That's a good life lesson,
I'm a life coach. I'm honestly a creative investor.
No, my luck the weekend, I bet they're going to win.
No, I mean,
this season they're probably not winning at all.
I just don't see how many. I don't see how many games they're going to win. I mean, have they quit? 7 points in 3 games.
I mean, did they start?
They won, they beat Ohio, not Ohio State. They beat Ohio University. I think it's a great weekend. I love coming here. I went to Whitewater. Shout out UW, Whitewater. And then afterwards, I stuck around and started doing stand-up here. And so Madison has always been my comedy home.
Okay.
But I grew up in Chicago, but I used to live in all the places. I lived in, obviously, Whitewater. I lived in Jefferson.
Ooh.
Right?
Tough.
That big community.
Tough. Sorry.
I lived on Badger Road in Madison. What?
Represent.
I lived on the east side of Madison behind Target. I got
you know Madtown.
Right. I got not to mention the time I spent in Milwaukee and Brown Deer and Waukesha. I am a Wisconsin staple, and so I will always have my Thanksgiving Eve show here and not my official hometown, because Wisconsin is where I
started. Your comedy roots.
Right. And I mean, this lineup. Google the comics. Google them all. They have mass followings. They are all either stars, about to be superstars, or working on their star power. It's probably one of the most star-studded lineups I've had. And then, like I said, also, you never know who else might swing through. I can't
say anything yet. When can we expect the part 2 lineup to be out there?
I will be dropping the weekend lineup probably in the next week or whatever. But I want people,
really got to sell out this 26th show, this pre-Thanksgiving
show. Let's push that one and then enjoy the glory
And do it all over again.
I want people to come out. Whenever you can come out, you can come out. But obviously, Thanksgiving Eve is the big night where everybody goes out and kicks it. And then the weekend, just depending on you stuck with family, you need to get rid of them. I'll take care of it for you.
Right. Or you could take care of them. Get them away from the family.
Take care of them. I got you. But yeah, so you can also like the MadisonComedy.com has a KevinBozeman.com is also a good way to see ticket sales. I mean, to get tickets and see where else I'm performing and all the good stuff. Man.
You got some Vegas shows coming up here in the next week or so.
Yeah, man, I've been grinding. I go Saturday. I go to Moscow, Idaho, but you didn't know that existed.
Did not.
I always love when people reach out to me to do a show and it's a place I've never heard of.
Something new.
Right. Like different. It's just like, oh, wait.
You hear Moscow and you're thinking something different.
Right. And then it's Moscow, Idaho. And then from there, I'm in Vegas for 7 days. And then I think it's Grand Rapids, Cincinnati, and then Madison. So the grind is real. But I was here in June and I filmed my new comedy special, which I haven't released yet. It'll be coming, but I filmed that out in June, and now I got new jokes, so I want to share those new jokes.
So for a weekend like this with 2 shows, is that twice the preparation, or you just you got a rolling culmination of things you're working on? Like how do you prep for a weekend like this?
For a weekend like this, it's just making sure, because I'm hosting. It's making sure that the people that want to come out to see me get a chance to see me, and then also make sure that all my other comics are set up for success.
Probably, right.
I got to make sure that they're there to kill it, and it's a chance for their fans to come and see them, because people, they got fans everywhere, so they want to come out and come see them. So I want to make sure that they shine. And then also make sure I'm funny. So when you leave, you just have, because most comedy shows is set up for the headliner. You have an opener who does like 10 minutes, and then you have like a warm up who does like 20 minutes, and then the headliner comes up and does like an hour.
Yeah.
But here it's just like everyone's doing like the same amount of time because they're all
headliners.
They're all headliners.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I couldn't ask for it better. Because when I was first started, I was just like pulling people off the street. Can you do 5 minutes? Just give me something.
Give me something.
Just give me something, dog. Just give me something. But now we worked it where, people are expecting
big names and
really good comics. And a lot of times people are buying tickets right away and they trust that it's going to be.
After 20 years, you've had so many big names through over the years.
You got to trust the product, right?
Right. You've built a reputable product in Kevin Bozeman.
I went, when I had lunch today, I'm going to tell you, Chick-fil-A. And I didn't need to see their menu because I trusted the product. I already knew exactly what I wanted. Spicy chicken deluxe, waffle fries, bottled water, so I can feel better about myself.
A little bit.
No lemonade.
No lemonade, no ice cream.
Bottled water, which I still have, and I can feel better about myself because I trust your product.
Right.
Black people get serious when their voice get like, trust the product, no. Come on, man. Yeah, so it's great, man. I'm looking forward to it. I expect you to be there too. I'm
hoping to be there, so.
Stop messing around, dog.
I ain't messing around. Right. I ain't working, so I should be there.
I love it.
Wednesday, November 26th is the pre-Thanksgiving show. You've been doing this for 20 years. How does it feel to have the evolution, the growth? Like you've turned this into something that people count on, that they look forward to, that they don't want to miss.
I know. That's what's so hard about when the pandemic happened. We tried to put it together in the Dales, but everything, it just fell apart. There was just no way.
You can't do it virtual. It's not the same.
Yeah, we try to do it virtual and then also have it in the Dales, like in a big space room where everybody could have been spread out and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
It's not the same.
I find that to make that work, charging $300 for a ticket was not going to be
not gonna be appetizing.
Is Eddie Murphy closing this?
He better be. He better be, right? He better be, right?
So yeah, but it's good to have built something and people can associate with it being part of Madison. You know, it's part of the Madison entertainment.
For years.
Social,
as long as I can remember,
culture.
it's been a big part of the holidays. You know, it kicks off the holidays, essentially.
Yes, right? Because so Halloween here in Wisconsin is its own little entity. Okay?
Yeah, it's
we
different.
got it, but nobody's actually going. People are just dressing up and going out. Nobody's actually going to see live entertainment per se.
No, not really.
They're creating their own live entertainment. Halloween is its own thing in Wisconsin. But Thanksgiving Eve eventually kicks it off. From Thanksgiving Eve to January 1st, that's the kickoff point. That's the holiday season. And we like to get people started. There's actually a great story. There's at the hotel I stay at, the lovely Concourse, there's a family that's been coming for as long as I've been doing the show.
Okay.
And every year they come 40, 50 deep from all over the country and sometimes parts of the world. And they get together as a family. And every time I've been seeing, I go, this family again?
For you.
And then we started talking. They're like, what are you doing here? I go, I'm a comic. What are you doing here? They go, well, our family's here. And then they saw the comic. And now they all come to the show.
As a family.
Right. They come to the show, and then some come to the early show, some come to the late show. But they all come to the show, and it's a great time. And they look forward to it every year. And then they comment about how much exactly I had to drink that night. which is just a couple.
Just a couple.
1 or 2.
Never too much.
That's
Just the right
my
amount.
face. That's my face when people are like, with another one. I'm like, come on. What are we doing? It's Thanksgiving Eve. And then Thanksgiving Day, I sleep to the football games. And then sometimes we've been known to do Breakfast of Champions, where we get up in the morning and continue drinking and eating.
That's the Wisconsin thing to do.
That is the Wisconsin thing to do. There's nothing better than a old fashioned and cheese curds,
right?
At 9
or the people with the Bloody Mary bars. You know, they go crazy with that. They got burgers and chicken wings
on Thanksgiving morning,
man.
And it's just, and in Wisconsin, cheese curds, that's a light meal. That's a light, right?
It's a light start.
This is too heavy. No, it's a light snack to get you going through the day. And so, people come out. A lot of people come out from other places too to come into the show. So that's people come in from Chicago. I have some people that's coming in from LA and Michigan and Ohio. So
you perform all over the country. You know, Madison's Comedy Club, Comedy on State, is a really well-known club.
Primo, people don't understand. One of the top 3 or 4 clubs in the country. So many people have recorded their comedy albums here because it's a great crowd. It's a great venue. And the difference between a great comedy club and a comedy club is comedy clubs they think comics first.
Right.
They don't think dollar first. They think comics first, knowing that if you go comics first, the dollar will take care of itself.
Right.
Right. But if you think dollar first, then you start doing things and making the comics who have flown into your town to perform at your club and have their fans come out and see them, and you're making them feel unwelcome or a certain kind of way because you're thinking dollar
over a person
first.
Right.
But if you think service first, how do I service the person that's going to service my audience? That's how you do it. Be a good person. Be a good person and think product first over money. Make sure your product is happy and good, and then the dollar will take care of itself. You don't see that on CNBC, dog. You don't see that. Right here. Bozeman knows sometimes.
Well, right now, Wednesday, November 26th, it's going down at Comedy on State.
Yes.
If Madtown wants to check up on your schedule or just see what you're up to between now and then or get them tickets, where can we find everything Kevin Bozeman?
KevinBozeman.com, Kevin Bozeman1 on IG, of course, a Kevin Bozeman Facebook fan page. I'm on TikTok, but I don't tick a lot of the talk, but I'm on there. And then I'm now kind of on Threads. Threads is like for comics, it's like a social media open mic.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's not really big. So I just try out little things. We're like, let's see how this do
feedback.
on Threads. Let's see how this might do on Threads. And you throw it out there. But I'm on all the platforms. You just
easy to find.
And a podcast, of course, Boz Knows, which focuses on sports gambling. I don't know.
Again, life advice from Kevin Bozeman.
Creative investing. But yes, thank you for having me. I know you're a pillar in the radio community, so I appreciate you letting me come in and push this out.
And you're a pillar in our community as well, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, be a part of helping you bring people out to the show. And, ultimately, it's all about Wisconsin and Madtown,
Wisconsin, let's go. All right, my guy. Thanks,
Kevin.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.